Hi guys, and welcome to this little video where I'm going to talk about this custom shop Telecaster and why it's possibly the best Telecaster I have ever owned. So I have a long history of searching for the perfect yellow Tele. I have had hundreds of butterscotch, no-caster, white blonde guitars that are also all fantastic, but none of them have ever ticked all the boxes until this one. So I actually owned this 2016 limited edition 52 Relic Tele back in 2018. And at that point, I realised it was a special guitar, but I was going through some weird thing where I had to have neck tints at the right level of orange and yellow, and it was really stupid. So this one being pretty orange, I sold it because it wasn't right. What an idiot I was. In the months and years to follow, I had loads of other ones, and I realised quickly that I wasn't going to get one as good as that one again. And I was filled with regret. I messaged the guy who bought it off me a few times, and he also realised how good it was and understandably said, no, I'm never going to sell it, it's absolutely incredible. However, a couple of weeks ago, he had a car bill come in, and he needed to get some cash in, and he offered it to me for a really good price, so I bit his hand off, because I remember it being just a little bit special. Now I've got it back, it's actually better than I remember. It is probably the best Telecaster, let alone custom shop, that I've ever owned. So let's get into why. Well, I've got a few boxes to tick when it comes to Teles. The first one, and most important of all, I think you'll agree, being how it looks. And this one definitely doesn't fall short in that department. Its lightly aged no-caster blonde finish and worn bakeline guard are my absolute favourite combination. The second thing is the feel. A lot of early no-casters had huge baseball bat necks that I just can't get my tiny hands around. Occasionally over the years they made versions with 60 shapes on them, and this is one of them. It's a 69 U shape that fits my hand perfectly. And it feels more like a 60s Strat shape than a chunky 50s Tele, which works for me. A 9.5-inch radius and medium jumbo frets as well, so you can't go wrong. Number 3 is the weight. I've always been a fan of light Fenders. I feel they're deeper and more resonant than the heavy one, often taming the harsh top end frequencies too. Guess what? This one is almost bang on £7. So far, it's ticking all the boxes, but there's one last thing to consider. How does it sound? Well, I'm happy to say it doesn't fall short in that department either. This blonde bombshell is loaded with a set of no-caster pickups. Already my favourite set that Fender does, they also happen to be the hand-wound versions. Impossible to buy and not often seen on custom shop guitars. The hand-wound versions take a great set of pickups and turn them into a phenomenal set, with better clarity, better responsiveness, and an overall much more 3D sound. Anyway, it's all very well hearing me talk about it, but let's plug it in and hear how it sounds. There you go, guys. Literally the best Telecaster I've ever owned. And this may sound absolutely mental, but it is currently for sale. I actually bought this with my business. Vibracaster.com is my day job where I buy and sell secondhand guitars. I can't afford to keep it with my own finances at the moment, but as soon as I have saved up enough money, that listing is getting pulled because it is incredible and I really can't let it go again. If you like this video, please don't forget to hit like and subscribe. And as always, I'll see you next time.
I've been working toes, working nights, pouring drinks and bringing up fights. I ain't got the money and I ain't got the time, so I'm gonna get up and leave this little old town of mine. So I wake up in the morning, pack my bag, head on south, making tracks and